Can this 49ers team go all the way? What's up, everybody? Kevin Boilard here, checking in from CBS Sports. The San Francisco 49ers made 3 straight NFC Championships under former head coach Jim Harbaugh from 2011 to 2013. And those teams were really good. One of them was good enough to go all the way to the Super Bowl, but all 3 of those teams fell short of the ultimate goal of hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. Well, there's reason to believe that this year's team will be different. Allow me to explain why this year's 49ers could win the Super Bowl. First off, this offense under Kyle Shanahan is so much better than the offense was under Jim Harbaugh in the early 2010s. During the regular season, with an average of 381.1 yards per game, the 49ers fielded the 4th best offense in the NFL overall. During Harbaugh's stretch of NFC championships, the 49ers never ranked in the top 10 in total offense. And a lot of the recent success has to do with Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback. This year, Garoppolo averaged 8.4 yards per attempt and also threw 27 touchdown passes. Harbaugh's offenses never matched those numbers, even when you look at the best year they had, 2012, and you combine the statistics that Alex Smith and Colin Kaepernick put up. And I know what you're thinking. Kaepernick was a better runner than he was passer. Well, guess what? The 49ers this year still ranked better than any of those Kaepernick teams on the ground, despite not having a running quarterback. San Francisco averaged 144.1 rushing yards per game this year, good for second best in the NFL. With Kaepernick at quarterback, they never ranked better than 3rd in the league rushing. But the thing that this year's 49ers team has in common with all those 49ers teams from the early 2010s is strength on defense. And while those teams were great in that category, this year's 49ers team is better. In terms of total defense, the 49ers ranked 2nd in the NFL this year. They were always top 5 in those 3 seasons that they made the NFC Championship, but never ranked as high as 2nd in that category. And the biggest reason why is because of the playmakers the Niners have up front. Between Eric Armstead, Nick Bosa, and DeForest Buckner, the 49ers had 3 players with at least 7.5 sacks this season. As great as those defenses were under Harbaugh, that's a level of balance between your sack artists that they never experienced. And that's not even counting Dee Ford, who had 6.5 sacks despite missing 5 games to injury and just recently returned. Along with Ford, the 49ers also got back linebacker Quan Alexander and safety Jaquiski Tartt for the divisional round of the playoffs. And as a result, the 49ers defense was dominant. They limited the Vikings to fewer than 150 yards of total offense and held them to just 7 first downs, which was the 3rd fewest in a playoff game in NFL history. In fact, in that win over Minnesota, the 49ers had 6 total sacks and limited Dalvin Cook in the Minnesota Vikings rushing game to fewer than 25 yards on the ground. That's only been done once before in a playoff game, and that was by the 85 Bears in Super Bowl 20. So, to review, the 2019 San Francisco 49ers under Kyle Shanahan are more balanced than any of Jim Harbaugh's teams were. They ranked in the top 5 in both offense and defense during the regular season. They're only getting stronger with key playmakers coming back on defense. They're about to play a Green Bay Packers team in the NFC Championship that they already beat by 29 points at home in Week 12. And they're the only number 1 seed left standing with the Ravens knocked out. If you ask me, that sounds like a team that could win the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. I'm Kevin Boilard. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, keep it locked at CBS Sports.